Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Great. Set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Tiger Hornets. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
No touch.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy.
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
No touch.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This officially a 58-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Fall.
Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Sam Hubbard there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Motion man is Hyatt. From the gun on third down, Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Half 18, half 18.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Okay, here we go.
The run here with Devin Singletary. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jones. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
No touch that.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Great, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Great, set.
Now it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Number 6. Quick right.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Motion man is Hyatt. On first down, Jones. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here we go.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Motion man is Hyatt. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 21, Eagles 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Great, set. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
To throw is Hurts. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's second down.
No touch. set. Hey. Delta.
Hurts to throw. They find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Hurts to the air on first down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Hurts will try it again. Open man, Devontae Smith. And the Eagles are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Again, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Second and goal. Hurts again. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his man complete to Johnson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Jones to the air again. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White, inside the 20. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles go up by 7, 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Oh, he coughs up the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating.
And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, here we go.
Jones now on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
A dive, and he's in! Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now a play fake. Jones. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Jones now on first down. This one taken in by Hyatt. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Whoa. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A run here with Tracy on second down. A second effort, and he is in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I just love the creativity and what it allows when you have the skill set of a running back like this, that he can line up all over the field. In this last play, Mike, you see him line up in the slot, but he's really capable of running routes from all the different receiver positions, and for a running back to be able to do that, that is a huge weapon.
That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Great, set. Hey.
Hurts now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. Motion man is Hyatt. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Okay, here we go. Bama.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Detroit Johnson.
On 1st down, Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
6.
From the gun, it's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That is caught. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Again, they'll throw with Jones. That is caught. And he's got another one. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
56, Giants 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. At the 30-yard line.
No touch it. No touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Great. Set.
Now Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Jones. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 60 yards. First down, Giants.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That is caught at the 3. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down.
Elsa. Cockroach. Other side. South salad.
Jones to the air again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Giants will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game. as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Good, set.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Great.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Rita. Great. Up, go.
Jones. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Up, go.
Now, Jones. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
No touch.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the victory away from home in the division, which is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.